Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Harcourts Gold at 471 Papanui Road. My name is Sandra O'Brien, and I work as part of the auction team here at Harcourts Gold, alongside fellow auctioneer Mark Morrison and Dan Pengelly on my left. Just some housekeeping protocol regarding COVID. Look, we're operating under orange. Please sanitise on the way in and out when you go. And we do recommend, whilst you're in our auction rooms, you remain with your mask on. We'll give you plenty of time to identify any bids. Now, a very warm welcome to our owners this morning. We acknowledge and we thank you. We thank you for your ease of access and your presentation over the past few weeks. And we also appreciate there is choice in the marketplace. So thank you for choosing your lead marketing consultant and Harcourts Gold. And may we wish you well today. May I introduce you to the Harcourts Gold management team. Now, they're here this morning to help support and guide you through today's auctions. If at any stage you need assistance, please call on one of these folk. Firstly, our very dynamic leader, Miss Lynette McFadden on my right in the lovely pink beret. And our Papanui managers who operate out of the office here, Jane Meyer on my left. We also have Naomi Burge, and we have Henry Cochrane's unwell today. And we have Mitchell McDonald on our right by the door there. Just up the road is our Redwood office, which Margaret Danza takes very good care of, and she's on just to Lynette McFadden's right. Mark Thompson represents Mortgage Express. Now, he's on the back wall with the green tie. If you have any questions regarding finances at the last minute, please don't hesitate to call upon his services. Kat, to my left, takes very good care of what you see on the screen here today, as well as beams today's proceedings to the world via our webcam. We can have a large number online at any one time. If you have joined us that way this morning, we welcome you and bid you well. Now, I know your lead marketing consultant will have made all the documentation available throughout the campaign to you. That's the LIM, the title, the agreement from which we work today, as approved by the Real Estate Institute of New Zealand and the Auckland District Law Society. Folks, we do have a few rules and regulations we must play by today. Firstly, our sellers have set a reserve price. Now, that will not be disclosed to the bidders, but should your bidding reach that reserve, then the highest bidder shall become the purchaser. Your auctioneer may nominate the sum by which bidding can be raised and may refuse a bid if it's deemed not to be in the best interests of our seller. The auctioneer or a licensed real estate agent may submit a bid on behalf of another person, normally via the telephone. They will be identified in the room by the auctioneer, but rest assured all the necessary and relevant paperwork has been signed and cited prior to the commencement of any bidding. Our sellers also reserve the right to bid exclusively through our auctioneers, and that's referred to as a vendor bid. Now, if one of our auctioneers places a vendor bid, rest assured it will be well below the reserve price and, ironically, clearly identified as vendor bid. Our sellers also reserve the right to withdraw the property from sale before the property is actually sold and without declaring the reserve price. Now, what this means is our owners have exercised their rights under clause 2.6 of the contract and withdrawn the property from auction and sold it outside the room. Now, it doesn't happen very often, but it can happen from time to time. So if you wish to be spoken to first, you just make sure you hold that highest bid. If a dispute arises concerning any bid, our auctioneer will either determine the dispute or re-offer the property at the last undisputed bid. Finally, if you are the lucky purchaser this morning of the property, identified by the fall of the hammer, then before you head away to celebrate, we require a couple of things from you. We ask that you sign the agreement confirming receipt of the approved REA guide, arrange a deposit equal to 10% of that purchase price, and finally complete the GST information in Schedule 1 within that same document. Buyers, those are the rules under which you bid and buy today. Cash and unconditional is your bidding. Good luck to our sellers and our buyers. It's timely we get things underway with our 16 auction lineup today. So I invite Mark Morrison to the podium to call our first auction.
Thank you, Sandra. Well said indeed. Good morning, folks. Nice to be joining you for the first time today. As Sandra just alluded to, 16 auctions being called today. So very good luck in all of your bidding, your endeavours today. Do be brave, be bold, make yourself known to myself, Sandra and Dan and the management team throughout this morning's program, and we will work very, very well together, I'm sure. As per usual, on a Thursday morning, Cameron Bailey and the team from Team Bailey are always very, very busy. It's your favourite day of the week, isn't it, Cam? I know it's mine as well. The first of the day is 15 Chadbury Street in Parklands, brought to the market by Cameron Bailey and Brendan Hart alongside him, as is so often the case. Good luck, gentlemen, and good luck to our owners that we represent here. I'll steer you through the formalities of this one for the very last time. This is an estate and freehold that you buy. It's 657 square metres of that freehold parcel, lot 6, deposited plan 38684, all outlined in that certificate of title that the team have been filing through to you. Telephone bidders, well, they may come into play today outside of the paperwork. Really happy to move forward on that basis. Schedule 2 outlines the list of chattels that you received by way of that purchase price. Nice and easy with the further terms of sale today on this one, clauses 23 and 24, but you would have read that agreement from top to bottom and completed all of your due diligence as you see appropriate. Cam and Brendan, they mentioned in their description of Chadbury that this is an absolute opportunity to have everything on your doorstep. So close, so easy. The local school is across the road. You've got the supermarket nearby, just down the road. And within mere minutes, it's the outdoors, isn't it, that you get in this location. You've got the forest, you've got the beach. If golf is your thing, well, goodness me, you are spoilt for choice in terms of courses that you can go and walk and chase that small white ball. You're always going to love coming home, however, to Chadbury Street. At the end of the day, it's a nice and secure, fully fenced section, single level home where you can just continue that very nice lifestyle. The living spaces, they're open plan, well orientated to the north. That means you're just going to catch that sun as it works its way across the property as we look forward to the warmer summer months ahead. 3 very well sized bedrooms on offer that will house you and all the offspring. And they can head down the road to Avonside girls and Shirley boys with an absolute spring in their step every day. Folks, my instructions very clear this morning to kick things underway is to place a vendor bid representing our owner at $350,000. Who's got a little 370 for me? Let's kick things along in 20,000 bid. 370 straight out of the block, sir. Nice to see you and all the very best. At 370, there's our starter. Does he finish it today? Let's find out. 370 and 390 with you, sir, as we stick in the 20s at 390 and 410. You'd say, sir, straight through that 400 barrier. Nicely done at 410. The retort is 430. He says yes, and 450 with you down the front, would you say, sir? Yes. At 450 confidently, and why wouldn't you at these low levels at 450, 470, sir? Quickly back with you. 470, he says yes, sir. 490. 480. Oh, cutting me in half, that's fine. Let's work together at 480, sir. Stay strong in the 20s and bid me 500. 500, nicely done. That's the way to do it. That's the way to buy property here. 510, sir. I take another 10 from you. 5. We're already at 5. 5. Oh, 505. Okay, you cut me in half again. There'll be none of me left. Sir, another 20 from you. That's the way to do it. Be astute, be strong. First chance. 510. 510. Okay, matching the strategy at $510,000. Fairly bit away, and 515 with you, sir. Down the front. You're not going to try and cut me in half again, that's positive. At 510, it's just behind you. It's away from you by $5,000 only for the first time. All the action across this side of the room. I check the left, you're right. Second call for a great lifestyle. So you'd come back. You're only $5,000 behind, surely. 520. 520, thank you, Hebe, across this side. There's the competition on this side of the room. The power swings to the right. At 520, and it's a nice bold entry. 5.2 and 5. 530, thank you, very clear at 530. 35 and 40. 45, yes, just like this will do. No wrong way, sir. Up and down's way better for the neck muscles. But at 540, it's across here. First time. Just trying to help you for your future happiness, sir. Second place is not the place to be in auction rooms. 541. Okay, 541. We play the one game. Hebe, that won't 45. Put you off. 45 comes back with 4 of her own. Another one from you, sir. At 46. At 546, surely. But at 545, I have for the first time in Chadbury. Think of the lifestyle. Think of the convenience.
We're selling, Mark.
Oh, we're on the market. Very good. First, second, and third time. I sell away Hebe at 545. 46 jumps the bidding. She's well prepared. You take confidence from that. At $546,000, as the hammer's up. It's coming down. So what about my starter? Can I welcome you back into proceedings? At $546,000, keep working hardy. I'll take $500 if you like. First call then at $546,000. But again, so you don't have to see Brendan on the weekends ever again. Second call. Third chance, happy to let it go. Very good, really appreciate the bidding. I give you the third and final call, Hebe. It's going your way at $546,000. Going. Sold this way. Congratulations. Nicely done. To our 200 bidders, really appreciate the interest and the strong bidding. Folks, let us now move forward in our program to our second of some 16 properties for your spirit of bidding today. Good start there in Chadbury Street. We now move forward to number 12, Claxton Place. We head across town to St Martin's. Geeta Rose, you're all set to go. Always doing a wonderful job on all of the properties that you represent. This one's been no different. Good luck to all involved here in Claxton Place at number 12. Estate and freehold you buy, 865 generous square metres of freehold land. Lot Part 9 and deposit plan 17486. That's all outlined in your certificate of title you've been reviewing each and every night, I'm sure, as you go to sleep. Thursday, the 8th of September of this year is that conjoined settlement and possession date, or earlier by mutual agreement if that's what you choose. Schedule 2 outlines the list of chattels, and your further terms are clauses 23 and 24. St Martin's. St Martin's is just one of those tightly held and much revered locations here in the garden city of ours. It's ever popular. Cul-de-sac living, well, it just gets even better here in Claxton Place. It's that sense of community, and it's a beautifully peaceful place to call home, living in a cul-de-sac. I love the fact that this home works around you and your living situation rather than it being a limiting factor. You can set it up as a 3-bedroom, 2 living space. Potentially you call it a 4-bedroom home and just have the single living space. Nice to have options, however, on that front. Potentially some of you will see the opportunity in the upside in terms of that 865 squares of land, that terra firma. There could be long-term potential gains there for you, but I'll leave that up to you and your homework. No matter your plans with this one, it's the amenities of this location. St Martin, you've got the river walks, you've got the playground that is the Port Hills, all the recreation, the schools of Opawa Primary and Cashmere High as a right of entry by residing here in Claxton. Folks, once again, I'm going to start things away on a vendor bid at $550,000. Let's look for a $20,000 rise from there. 550 with me. Who's got 570 to go? 570, sir. Nice to see you, and all the very best. Margie, I can happily take 590 from your bidder. 590, that's fine. Good luck to you as well. 200 at this stage, and sir, 610. 610, he says yes. And 630 if you like, Margie. Margie, 630 it is. And 650 with you, sir, all day long. Should be no hesitation. This is really easy at these levels. 650, there you go. Stay strong and confident, sir, at $650,000. And I look for the retort, the rebuttal, and I will. 660
just
660.
It's not really music to my ears, Margie. I was looking for 20, but it's 660 I have, sir. You stay in the 20, stay strong. Get me through to 680. 670. Oh, so you're playing the 10 game as well? Okay, it's 670. What do I know? That's fine. It's $670,000 for the first time. As I scan the room, I check the room, I look for fresh entries into the race. 680 I have. 90 I take it, sir. If you're consistent, you'll bid me another 10. First time at 80. Twice. 85. 85. Interesting entry into the race, but I welcome you in, sir. Good luck at $685,000. Everyone tippy-toeing up towards 700,000. I'll just be getting there quickly and confidently. 687. Okay. 87. All Blacks first World Cup win in 87. I was just alive at 687. At 687,000, sir. Another 5 from you, perhaps. At 692. Nice bid. At 692. Do we travel in the 5s? At $692,000 I have with my third bidder for the first time. Keep working, Mark. It's awfully quiet, bro. There's a very respectful crowd today. But $692,000 I have. River walks, mountain biking in the hills, cul-de-sac living, it's all here. Twice the money. At 692. Looking for another 5 to continue those conversations. Third chance. Here with you, sir.
Where's the bid, please?
It's just down here, just in front of Geeta at 692. At 692, sir. What about the rear of the ring? Would you like to get back in the lead? Very good. Risky business, being the underbidder at 692. Do we just pause there?
Instructions are, I can go out and talk.
Fantastic.
Yep.
Let's offer this gentleman the opportunity to own the home. Pausing with you, sir. You get the first opportunity, the first right to buy. Pausing at 692. Good luck.
I'll choose everything.
so much for your patience. Let us now move forward with our third of the day in your catalogues. 111 Hamilton Avenue in Pendleton. It's good real estate, it always is when you buy in Hamilton Ave. Deb Crosby, she's been our lead agent. She's always working hard right to the last minute. Where are you, Deb? You're already busy somewhere in the auction room. Well done, Deb, to know you always run a very, very busy campaign. You represent beautiful homes. This one is no different. Let me take you through the formalities. The legal fraternity described this one as being an estate on freehold. You buy 676 square metres of that freehold parcel. It's lot 2. It's depositor plan 453213. It's all outlined in that certificate of title that DC Deb has been filing through to each and every one of you. Now, the day your world gets a whole lot better than it already is Friday the 23rd of September this year, or any other date that's been mutually agreed upon in writing. It's the day you get the keys, you get to move in. Schedule 2 outlines the list of chattels, your further terms, clauses 23 and 24. But I remind each and every one of you here in the auction room that you've completed your due diligence, you've had all the documentation to review as provided by Deb and the team, and your bidding today, it is certainly cash and unconditional in all respects. Well, this is a special, really mesmerising property. One where all the superlatives that I could throw at it, I just don't think quite do it justice. I love the way that this home has been sympathetic to its past, there's no doubt about that, but at the same time it remains, I should say, very, very relevant moving forward into the modern world that we all live in. The two just work so perfectly and they walk beautifully hand in hand. There are a multitude of bedrooms here, those upgraded bathrooms, of which there are 2, and all of the spaces, those living spaces, complemented by that gorgeous sunroom. That's going to be a gorgeous place to sit down and relax with your favourite book over a cup of tea or something stronger potentially. The outdoor living, it's private, it's established, and it's made for you and yours to enjoy. And everyone, as I mentioned before, they enjoy ownership in Hamilton Ave. It's just one of those special streets, always highly sought after. It's because you've got easy access, don't you? You've got easy access to wonderful schools, all the amenities, and its parks and recreations that one could ever wish for. Folks, it's a reoccurring theme today. I'm going to open up the bidding on a vendor bid at $750,000. At $750 on a vendor bid with me. Let's move forward in 25. Someone got 775 for me. 775, and why wouldn't you, sir, at that price? Good luck to you and your endeavours. At 7 3/4, at 775, who takes me through to $800,000. Brendan was bidding over there. He's just looking for his cell phone in his pocket potentially. At 800 with you. Good luck at $800,000. All the very best. 200 at this stage, and you come straight back at 825. He says yes. And 850 here, quickly and confidently back. And 875 at 7/8 of $1 million, and 900,000 with you. At 92 and 5 and 950, yes, and 975 and $1 million, surely yes. At 1025. At 1025, it's 1030 though. At 1025 the bid, at 1050 with you, would you say? It was going quite well. Till this moment. Keep working with me. But at $1,025,000 I have for the first time. It's just away from you.
25 on top.
25 on top. Welcome into the fray. 3 at the stage at $1,050,000. There we go. At 1075, yes, and 1.1 straight back. Hamilton Ave. Character aplenty. This will charm you every time you come home. 1.1, it's here. Absolutely. At 1.1. You can bid more if you like, sir. Don't let me stand in your way. But at 1,100,000, you're in the lead at 1.1 for the first time. Looking for a rebuttal. What's the retort or the rise?
Yeah.
Absolutely. In a really good mood today. And you're going to match that, sir, or you're going to stick in the 25? Okay, at 1,120,000. Very polite as well. I like it. At $1,120,000, you can come to all my auctions. Another 10 perhaps. You started the 10 trend. At 112 and 0 for the first time.
10 on top.
10 on top, there we go at 130 and 140 straight back. The 10s potentially aren't working, but let's keep trying. At 1,140,000, it's just over here. At 1,140,000. Surely you'd go straight through to 1,160. Why don't you double up the increment? Try and put some daylight between you and the competition. At 1,140 for Hamilton Ave. $1,140,000. Once have I counted down the bids over here. Twice. Put you on notice. 160. Lovely. At 170. Another 20, sir. 190. At 190 for good real estate. At 1.2. Squares the ledger at 1,200,000. Nicely done. Sticking in the 20, sir. Surely at 220, I should say. At $1,220,000. 230. Okay, so we're in the 10s here and 20s here. So 250, sir. At 1,250, seize the value, that's good. At 1,260, would you say? At 1,260 confidently, yes. And 1,280, was it straight to 1.3? 1,280 there, very good. At $1,280,000, I might need some instructions at this stage.
We're selling.
We're selling, very clear, sir. I sell at 1,280, but Sue, you may have an opinion on that. 1,290, 1,310, yes. At 1,310 all day long, at 1,310,000 and 1,320 with you. No, sir, up and down. I said that in the last auction. Much better on the neck muscles when you've got a chance to own a home. At 1,280 are we at, Sandra? I thought we were at 1,310. Yeah, I could have sworn. Listen to my numbers. At 1,310 we have. There we go. The screen's caught up. At 1,310 as I sell away. First chance. At 1,310. Now's the time to fight, sir. For Hamilton Ave, what's it worth to you now, but what's it worth to you in the future? Second chance. Hammers up at 1,310, sir. I sell away. I check here just alongside you. Won't accept a late bid anywhere in the room at 1,310 for the third and final time. Then I'm delighted to announce, sir, it looks like you've done it in him. What about a little $1,000? No, really appreciate the bidding, sir. It looks like you've done it. Congratulations. It's going your way at 1,310. Going, and sold. Congratulations. Well bid, well bought, sir, well done. Congratulations. Thank you to our numerous underbidders. Thank you to our owners who we represent. We'll put some more bidding music on and be back really soon. folks, let us now move forward to number 2, Tuckers Road in Redwood. Folks, thank you. 2 Tuckers Road in Redwood, number 4 in your program. Christine Flynn, she's been the shining light that has been greeting you at the front door over the last 3.5 weeks, helping you complete all of your due diligence here at number 2. This is an estate in Crossleys. It's a third share of 784 square metres, more or less. It's all outlined in that certificate of title. You have plenty of time to read and review all of that information. The 9th of September of this year is that conjoined settlement and possession date. I note we have some registered telephone bidders that may come into play. That's fine, Christine, because we've signed the paperwork and we're really happy to move forward on that basis. Schedule 2, it's a neat and concise list of chattels. Further terms of sale, clauses 23 and 24. And once again, any recent arrivals, just remind you that your bidding in all respects today is cash and unconditional. Now, before we make a start, I'm not sure if Edna's online tuning in, our lovely dear owner, but if you are, Edna, I hope you're resting up and feeling a little bit better today. What an absolute cracker of an opportunity this is that we sell you. As I just mentioned, Edna, dear old Edna, she has owned and loved this home since 2001, but now it is time for us to find our next custodian. Now, you may be looking for your first home, potentially you're looking for a downsizing home. Maybe this is a renovation project for you, or potentially you're looking to add this to your investment portfolio. No matter your situation, no matter your motivation for this one, I think it's absolutely right for the picking, because you are so close to the conveniences of Northlands, Northwood. You've got the good folk just down the road at the Redwood Harcourts office. You can go and call in and see them if you fancy a bit of a chat. All across the board, folks, this is just really, really good real estate, well and truly worth tucking into. My instructions: to open the bidding at 200,000 on a vendor bid. Who's got 220? 220 straight out of the blocks. Keen as a bean. Nice to see you, sir. At $220,000. Who's got 244? Surely that's not it. 240 across the side and 260 straight back, and 280 you'd say, sir. Yes, he does. 300, nicely done. Welcome and more, but sir, 320 with you, would you say? 320 on the thumbs up. I give you one straight back at $320,000 and 340. He shakes his head. Goodness me, that's the way to go home with a sore neck. But at $320,000, I call it for the first time in Tuckers Road. 330. 330. Okay, with 10 on with you. Good luck, sir. At 330, sir. 350 surely. 340. 340 just alongside you. Very good at 340, but I still suggest that 350, or is it coming from here? 350, thank you, Margaret, at 350. At 350, 360, do you say? One's cool. At 350 only. 360, and we've gone full circle, haven't we, sir? At $360,000. Nice entry into the race, though, at 4 or 5 in it. 370, nicely done at 370 and 380. Straight back with you, working alongside Brendan. What you were bidding, just adjusting the hair. See everything on a Thursday. At $370,000. But I commenced my count. 375. Very good. At $375,000. At 3/8 of a $1 million would be like your fractions. At 380. At 380. Just away from you, but only by 5. What's the text conversation? What's happening there? Any positive news? No. No, not yet. Okay, I'll keep looking. At $380,000. One's cool. With you, sir. 380. Keep working, Amanda. Twice down. Happy to move in the 5s if you like at $380,000. Otherwise, I might need some instructions potentially just to see how we're looking. At 380. For the second time, the bid's with you, sir. 85. 85. Do you want to put it on top or just bid 385?
Oh, no. Sorry, no.
No, that's okay. I know what you're bidding. At 385, that's fine.
We do have a change of instruction. We are on the market.
Very good. At 385,000, we sell away.
No, just wait.
Hang on.
I thought she said 81.
What's your bid? The bid's here at 380.
5.
Yeah, I know, and I thought I had 385 here, so I'm just confirming and we'll take our time. I'd bid 385, sir. Make things a whole lot easier for everyone. Sir, do you bid 385? Someone else can step in and take the 385 if you like. But at 380, the bid lies here. The bid is here on the window, on the side window at $380,000.
81, sorry.
At 381. Margaret, can we just confirm instructions then from our decision maker at 381,000? I want to be really clear today.
Yes, we're okay.
We're selling away at 381, and I look for 385. Don't play the $1,000 game, sir. 385, good bid. Sir, fight fire with fire, come back with 4 of your own. I sell away at 385,000 for the first time. Brendan, how are we looking on your side? Down the flank. Second chance. Timing your run potentially. Don't leave it too late. Regret's a terrible emotion. Third chance at $385,000. I'll take a little 500 anywhere in the room.
386.
386, even better at 386. Thought there was more. So you look well dressed, well heeled. At $386,000. I like your height too. You tower over Brendan like I do at 387. At 387, back here at 387. Selling away for the first time at 387. Second call at 387. Mark, welcome your bidder back in at any stage. Third call. Final chance. No ifs, buts, or maybes, or what could have been. This is the
388.
88. Couple of snowmen next to the 3 at 388. At 388. Selling at 388. Sir, just go to 395. Come back with something punchy. At 388. You don't let it go for a mere's bounce. Surely not. At 388, I sell. I put you on notice for the first time. As I do the rest of the phone's gone. That's never a good sign.
390, yes, please.
390 doubles me up, and you double him up and go 394. Okay, what would you like to bid north of 390? Where's your opinion of value north of here? First call. Just trying to help. Second chance. You haven't paid too much yet, sir. I'll be the first to tell you if you have. At $390,000, I sell away at 390. Are we all done? If it's going at 390, it's going your way, sir. Sold here. We got through to $692,000. I understand we've had some conversation out in the back rooms, and the conclusion of those conversations is that our owners have made the decision, as per clause 2.6 in the contract. They've made the decision to withdraw the property from the auction room and sell it outside of the auction room. So congratulations to all parties involved. Folks, let us now move forward to our sixth of the day. Now, for anyone who may have interest in 79 Pendleton Road, that was due to be called today, you just need to go and have a chat to Cameron Bailey, our lead marketing agent on that one. Should you have any interest in that property, he'll be able to steer you in the right direction. What we do now is we move straight along to number 2B, Curzon Place in Parklands. That might be one of those telephone bidders that I've been waiting on. Number 2B, Curzon Place in Parklands, very proudly brought to the market by Debbie Soper. Debbie, you run an impeccable campaign, no different here in Curzon Place. So good luck to you and good luck to our beautiful owners that we represent. This is an estate and freehold. You buy 838 very generous square metres of that freehold parcel. It's lot 28, deposit plan 38361, and it's all outlined in your certificate of title that Debbie's been filing through to your inbox for your review. Now, settlement date is set down here in front of me for 42 days from the date of sale or any other date that's been mutually agreed upon in writing. Schedule 2 outlines the list of chattels you receive in your further terms, clauses 23 and 24. You bid and you buy on that basis. And as in all cases, your bidding is certainly cash and unconditional. Often, I think in this real estate profession, we are treated to viewing homes that the general public, the casual passerby, may not be aware of because they are often tucked down and away off the street. And I think Curzon Place is certainly one of these little hidden away gems. For the first instance, you are tucked down a cul-de-sac, and it gets even better because you're tucked down and away off the cul-de-sac itself. So your peaceful setting awaits you every time you come home. This is a single level home. I love the orientation and the aspect that's on offer here. I think it's sited so beautifully to make the most of the privacy, but also to make the most of the big yellow in the sky as it works its way across your gorgeous home each and every day. The studio that attaches to the double garage, that's going to be an absolute winner for so many of you. Potentially there's a little hobby that you enjoy partaking on evenings and weekends, just a little hideaway potentially to get away from your loved ones. Maybe that's what you use it for, but I'll let you choose. The house itself, it's so tidy, it's very, very livable, yet at the same time there's potential there, isn't there? There's scope to refresh, rejuvenate and modernise as you see fit, but because it's so tidy and livable, you really do get the best of both worlds. I love the fact that you back onto Travis Wetlands. If it's the morning walk that you pursue, well, you're never going to be fitter than when you call this home, because you'll be there every morning walking around. You've got the forest, the beach, the golf courses. Folks, to be or not to be, that is the question here. Who will be our next owner? Who will be our winner? Who's got an opening bid for me? Your time to shine. Perhaps you need some suggestion from the auctioneer in terms of a nice, comfortable place to start. Who's got 460 for? 460. Good luck, sir. Nice to see you. All the very best at 460,000. Sir, lovely. Love your work at $500,000. Sir, have you got $20,000 for me to put on top? He says thumbs up at 520. And would you say 540? 540, nicely done. At 540, 60 with you if you like. Sir, he says yes at 560 and 80 with you if you like.
70.
On top or just 570? 570, I take it, sir. Very good. At 570, love your sense of humour. At 580, let's work in the tens. At 580 and 590, sir. Your turn, your time.
85.
Okay, you keep cutting me back. It's lucky I started close to 2 metres. At $585,000, I have with you. So I'd stick in the tens at this stage. Yep. Good bid, good strategy. Yeah. Always show strength in the auction room at 595,000. As I scan the room, I check the room anywhere else. Happy to look for new bidders at 595. Sir, I take it you're bidding in 5, so you get me to 600,000. Easy to work out the deposit at 600,000. Even Dan could work it out. At 595,000, just with a little bit of help. At 595,000, I put you on notice for the first time. Here in Curzon Place, this is the time. At 595 for the second call, you're in the lead, sir. At $595,000, who gets me through to 600,000? Who squares the ledger? At 595. Third call. If you've got interest north of this level, you need to introduce yourself to me. Otherwise, we'll be pausing. All rights transfer to the highest bidder.
Yeah, 600.
600. Increasing the bid, sir. That's the nice way to do it. Improve your position at $600,000. That's good social proof to the rest of you. This is great real estate at $600,000 only. At 600,000. Looking for another 5 to go. First chance with you, sir. You're absolutely in the lead at this point in time. I was actually looking for 610 before. Have you got 610 for me? No? At 600,000, that's fine. Twice called. Jane's possibly coming to ask you for the same thing.
How did you know?
No, Jane.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. At 600,000, I should say. Remind you of the upside, the opportunity here. Love that little hobby room off the back of the double garage. So private and sunny as this one. It's a scorching day when I went to visit. Stunning home. Go for those walk around the wetlands every morning. $600,000 for the third time. You should have worn the running shoes today, Jane.
I know.
I tell you every Thursday. $600,000. I sense we're getting close. Just looking for an increase, an improvement in price at this stage. So you bid so well throughout. Would you bid me a little 2.5 on the side? Okay, happy to sit back in second place. That's okay.
Have a bit here. 601.
601. Appreciate it, sir. Every little bit helps at 601.
Mark, change your instructions.
There you go. I've got it twice. It's 601. That's doubly good. Good news, folks. We're on the market, and I sell away at $601,000, sir. If nothing changes your mind, I don't know if that doesn't, then what will? But at $601,000, you've got an opportunity to own the home. I'll take a $500 bid from you if you like. First call. Back to the open home trails, meeting other real estate agents. Not much fun. Twice now at $601,000, unless of course they're from the gold team. Third chance at $601,000. It looks like you've done it. Congratulations. At 601, it's going. Sold here. Well done. Congrats, sir. Really well. Folks, thank you so much, folks. The number 7 in your program, the 7th opportunity today is 2 bar 37 Ramahana Road up on the hill there in Hunsbury. Jack Milligan, he has been your lead agent. He has been assisting you to fall in love with this one here at number 2 bar 37. This is an estate and cross lease. You gain a half share in 1,231 square metres. It's lot 71, deposit plan 7182, all outlined in that certificate of title that Jack and the team have been filing through to you. Now, Thursday, the 15th of September 2022 is the conjoined settlement and possession date. Not too long to wait at all. Schedule 2 outlines the listed chattels, and your further terms, well, they're nice and easy because it's just that one further term being clause 23. But I take it that you've all read and understood all of the documentation from top to bottom, and you understand your bidding is cash and unconditional in all respects. Ramahana Road, I think this is just a sure way for you to improve your outlook on life. I love the elevation here in Ramahana because you are elevated to enjoy the views out across the city. You look out across the treetops, but at the same time, you're not too elevated where it's nice and close for you to get back down to the flat, back down to the schools, the amenities, the parks and the cafes that you gain by owning property here in St Martin's. The neutral decor within means all that you need to do is to move your prized belongings into this one and you turn it from a house into a home. It really is as simple as that. Love the breakfast bar and the updated kitchen. That's the place to enjoy the morning espresso, or it's a cup of tea for you, Mitch, isn't it, normally? The green tea, I think. But upstairs, I love that split level living, the living that is on that top floor. That's a nice place to kick back and relax with friends and family and just enjoy taking in those breathtaking views. You are so close to it all. Schools of some repute, the Rapaki track for the mountain bike and the run in the morning, and you've got cute and quaint cafes close by too. Folks, Ramahana Road, this is really good real estate, an exciting opportunity. I open it up to you now. Who's got an opening bid or offer for me? In your hands. Who starts me away? 700. So that's actually what I had noted down here on my paperwork. So we've got a clear connection at $700,000. Good luck to you in your endeavours today at $700,000 only. Is there 720 in the room to kick things along?
750.
Oh, 750, sir. Been to bidding school. Nice work, nice entry into the fray. And sir, what's the rebuttal?
775.
Yeah, good bid at 775,000. 8, squares the ledger at 8, nicely done. So matching the 25 at 8 and 825 with you if you like.
820.
820, very good. Just come short of my stride ever so slightly.
821.
Too early for the ones, sir. At 820, 830 I'll take.
Yeah, sure.
830, nicely done. At 830, that doesn't put you off though, does it, sir? Come back strong, come back brave, come back bold. Come back at 850 for me, at $830,000. 850, let Naomi in the far corner. Lovely entry into the fray. That's the way to make your presence felt. At $850,000, sir, 860 with you. Happy to take 10s from you all day long. 860, he says yes. At 860, sir, what about my starter? Here to finish it today. Very good. At 860, it's just here. Another 20, Naomi, would you say, from your buyer? Get me through to 880. First time. Beautiful lifestyle here up on the hill. Ramahana. Love its position, love the outlook. For the second call, penultimate chance, at 860 I have. Looking for an increase. How are we looking, Naomi and Jack? What about 10? I won't sell it to you if you bid another 10. You can have a go. At 860,000, third chance. I put you on notice, folks. At $860,000, don't have instructions at these low levels. That won't surprise you. At $860,000, can we get you through to 880, sir?
Will you take 862?
I'd take 865. Check the other pocket, sir.
865.
Appreciate the bid. The bid's here at 865, sir. 880.
870.
870. Okay, a considered bid at $870,000. At $870,000, another 5, sir, surely. Just trying to help you into your new home. At 870, you can't do that from second place. First chance at 870. We might just pause here if I don't see further bidding. Twice. Third chance at 870. Sir, I don't have any instructions at these levels. Let's pause. Let's catch our breath. We'll have a chat over the back rooms. Good luck in your endeavours. John Campbell, present in Hill Morton. Cameron Bailey, Harrison Hoffman, these two fine gentlemen have been assisting you at the open homes as you complete your due diligence on your journey towards ownership here at number 38. It's in a state of freehold. It's a neat and concise 246 squares, but it is your very own land. Freehold parcel it is. It's lot 9. It's deposited plan 462178, and it's all very ably outlined in that certificate of title that Cam, Harrison and the team have been getting through to you. Now, settlement date, you don't have to wait long to make your world a whole lot better. Just 10 working days from the date of this agreement. You get the keys, your name goes on the title, you get to move in. Schedule 2 outlines the list of chattels. They look reassuringly expensive when I see the word Bosch there, so that speaks quality to me. Further terms of sale, clauses 23 and 24. I think this is just smart and really, really easy real estate, and one of the best kept secrets in terms of location that I think that we have here in Christchurch. It's a hugely quality pocket of land or pocket of homes that we live in here in Linden Grove, and you get to call this home yourself. What a wonderful opportunity. So underrated because you're close to all of the conveniences of the links of the motorways. The hills for recreation really aren't too far away, and you've got Lincoln Road, the cafes and restaurants, which also springboard you into Hagley Park and the CBD. The home itself, well, I love the scale of this one. It's really, really light and bright. 3 bedrooms. They are very well sized, and they're well supported, well looked after by those 2 bathrooms upstairs. Double internal access garaging. To me, that's always a bonus. With this inclement weather, it makes the commute from car to couch so easy. And I think you can leave the car at home quite a lot now in this location because of all those aforementioned amenities that are nice and close by. Folks, I'm going to open up the bidding at $650,000 on a vendor bid. I look for 675 somewhere in the room. What do you say, Dan? The crowd goes mine. 650,000. Who puts their hand up at 675? Man bidding, adjusting the hair. That's okay. $650,000. Never sold a property to someone that didn't want to buy it. On the first time, it's your first call at 650 on a vendor bid. Now's your time. If you're cash and unconditional, you put your hand in the air. You are premium buyers sitting in this auction room because you are cash and unconditional. You're the best of buyers. Twice call at $650,000. Looking for 675. Third call. Sue, what would you like to bid? Don't worry, everyone's watching me, not you. It's okay. Just trying to help, sir.
660.
Sure, let's work at that. That's $660,000. Nice to see you today at $660,000. I scan the room, otherwise we just pause and have a chat with you out the back and we offer the opportunity. First, second, third final time at $660,000. Cam, Harrison, we're happy to pause at 660. Let's go and have a chat out the back. Good luck.
Everyone, Kia ora and good morning. Welcome to those of you who have joined us. We move now to 19 Twaine Place, Aranui, Christchurch. Caleb Grippian and Sheena Robinson have been your lead marketing consultants. All ready to go, team? Excellent. Now, consisting of 931 square metres, more or less, the property is formally described as an estate in freehold on lot 20, deposited plan 23800, which is all contained and described on the certificate of title that Caleb and Sheena have made readily available to you. Bidding today is GST inclusive, so what you bid is what you pay. We take it that you have read and understood clauses 23 to 25 of the contract. You bid, you buy on that basis. Cash and unconditional is your bidding. Now, there have been no changes to the chattels list applied, and settlement is set down for the 22nd of September 2022, or any other date that has been mutually agreed in writing with our owner. Now, I see this house as the room of requirement of homes. Any Harry Potter fans in the room? Not a one. Two. Three. Good. Very good. Don't worry, you can put your hand up. It's not a bid at this stage. I'll let you know. When I was speaking with Viv, the owner, earlier this week, Viv, you said to me, whatever our family needs, this house has always met them. When COVID struck and Viv was at home with her two youngest children, another son was in Samoa and had to come home. There was a bedroom set up and waiting for him on his arrival. A fourth son on a cruise ship also had to immediately return. A bedroom, a bathroom and a kitchenette was waiting for him on his arrival to join the family when he needed to self-isolate. Later, a friend and a dog needed a home during a time of transition. No problem. Here's your own space upstairs with your own entrance. A friend setting up a catering business needed space to store her equipment. No problem. Here's 5 garages. A neighbour needed a space to start up a business. No problem. Here's a couple of sheds. That business is still going, by the way, and it goes by the name of my father's barber. Large family oven, carports, parking spaces, covered deck, laundry, irrigation system, studies, and a sound booth. The list goes on, but I think you get my point. A warm and welcoming family home with room for everyone and every need. When I asked Viv to describe the home, she said this house provides abundance. So now we offer you the chance to bring abundance into your life. All we have to do is put a price on abundance. My instructions are clear. I start with a vendor bid of 500,000 and I look for 20,000 on the right. 500,000, bid with me. Nobody wants abundance in their life. You're all too privileged, you don't need it. I understand. 500,000, first time, second time, third time at 500,000. That's okay. I understand you're contemplating. There is conditional interest outside the room. So if there is no bids, this is your last chance to raise your hand in the air. Otherwise, I pass the property in at 500,000. If you have interest, you need to talk to Caleb and Sheena quickly because there is interest outside the room. Last time, I simply pass the property in. So we'll work with the people outside the room and best of luck to you and your family. Thank you.
program. Always some logistics that we're thinking of every Thursday morning. I now take you forward to number 280 Centaurus Road in Prebbleton. Don't worry, we will be returning back very, very shortly to Edie Street and Landy Street in just a few minutes' time. But I take you to 280 Centaurus Road in Prebbleton, very proudly brought to the market by Mr. Jack Milligan. Your second of the day. I know some in-depth negotiations occurring on your first of the day in Ramahana, but good luck here in Centaurus Road. You've been representing our lovely owners and having the privilege of heading out to this property multiple times every week. It's a special home. It's an estate and freehold that you buy. You buy a very generous 1,250 square metres of that freehold parcel. It is a quality parcel of land at that. It's lot 33. It's deposit plan 502964. It's all outlined in your certificate of the title. Thursday the 3rd of November is the conjoined settlement and possession date. You may have made prior arrangements in writing. That's absolutely fine. Schedule 2 outlines a quality list of chattels that you receive, and your further terms of sale are nice and easy. It is merely clause 23. As I raise my voice a little bit today, that's fine. Stunning, special, it's expansive, impressive. Just some of the words that I would describe this absolutely gorgeous home in Centaurus Road. This was a real treat when I visited just a couple of weeks ago. It's a home that's been very clearly well thought out in its design. There's no mistake here in terms of the layout, the floor plan. Careful thought and attention has gone into every single piece of this home. And I just think that it adds to your lifestyle and it improves your quality of life calling up a 280 home. The first thing that struck me was the overwhelming sense of vertical space at close to 2 metres. I appreciate those sorts of things. The scale of the home, it really is impressive. It was something else. Day-to-day living, the day-to-day living will be very, very easy. It will be a pleasure. There are spaces to be a recluse if you just need that quiet time. There are spaces for the family roast, those family dinners for everyone to congregate together. And there are places for everyone to come, the friends, the family, the social network. You can throw the absolute best of housewarming parties here. I hope to get an invite. Those sliders, you just open them up, that line between inside and outside, well, it just merges, it blurs, doesn't it, as you merge between inside and outside. It would be remiss to mention the triple car garaging. I could have stood up here and just mentioned that to some of you in the room and that would have been enough for you. Always envious of a home with triple car garaging. Folks, this is a special home, deserves a special owner to be our next custodian. I look for an opening bid or offer from the floor. Where's your opinion on price? Where's your opinion on value? It's not the TV, this is interactive. Let's go. Tell me what you'd love to pay. Ironically, the first bid is probably not going to buy it.
1.8.
Nice start. I actually had that noted down here, sir, so we've got a good connection like an earlier option in the day with another gentleman. So at 1.8 we start. Nice place to start. All the very best in your endeavours today at $1,800,000. Who's got 1.9 for me? As I scan the room, I check the room for absolute quality real estate here, 1250 squares of freehold land. Beautiful orientation. What a gorgeous home to come home to each and every day. For the first time, at 1,800,000 with my starter. Twice called as I put you on notice. Third chance for your happiness. Well, sir, I advanced the bidding through to 1,900,000 on behalf of our owners. Clearly value worth north of there. Bid me $2 million, perhaps we can pause and have a discussion with you.
Go 2.
Good bid, sir. Love the confidence, the assertiveness at $2 million. Now, I do scan the room, I put everyone on notice, as I mentioned. If I don't see further bidding, I just pause with the good gentleman in the rear. We offer him the opportunity to own. First chance, second call, third final. Very good. Well, Jack, let's just pause, sir. We offer you an opportunity. We'll find some space out the back, and we can get you into ownership here at 280 Centaurus Road really, really soon. Sorry to interrupt that catchy tune, but I now take us forward to 17 Edie Street in Wigram. This fine property has been represented by two very fine agents, some of the best in the Harcourts Gold team. Mark Wong alongside Mark is Jing Jing. These two gentlemen have been assisting you, meeting you at the open homes and helping you complete your due diligence on your journey towards ownership here at number 17. Let me steer you through the formalities for the very last time. Today we sell you a freehold parcel of land. You gain 602 square metres of that freehold parcel. Lot 154, deposit of plan 446871. It's all outlined in that certificate of title that you've been reviewing in recent times. Now the settlement that I have set down in front of me is the 2nd of September of this year. That's the day your name goes on the title and you get the keys. Those further terms are clauses 23 and 24, and the list of chattels are nice and neat and concise, and you receive those by way of your purchase price here today. I just think this is all of the house that you could ever need. You get to move into this home that was completed late last year and enjoy everything about it. Really well sized. The bedrooms, four of those on offer, 3 bathrooms, so plenty of space for anyone, or everyone I should say, to complete their morning routines. Once again, the 2.55 metre stud is appreciated by this 1.97 metre partial stud because it just adds to the sense of space that you gain on this one, and it's that light and bright feeling that you enjoy. Internal access garaging, I mentioned it earlier today, it always makes things nice and easy, doesn't it, because that commute inside is nice and warm and dry. I don't think you should be caught in the back eddies of the market. You need to be brave and bold and get out into the main flow of the market, out into the flow of the river, and that is to buy 17 Edie Street. Folks, who'd like to start off? Who's got an opinion on price? Even the young one? Get on the property ladder nice and early in life? What say you? A library in here. Who's got 900 for them? All gone to sleep, Dan. That's okay. Well, I just start things off at 900,000 on behalf of my owners. Really, really easy, folks, at $900,000. I look for 925 on the rise from there. Who's got 9 1/4 for? Don't all go at once. I'll do my best to catch the bids. Completed late last year, effectively a new home, at 900,000 for the first time, looking for the best buyers, you in the room, cash and unconditional that you are, twice, at $900,000, your turn, your time. Third chance, quickly, at $900,000. Well, I advanced the bid through to 925 on a vendor bid, my second of the day, at 925. Be very, very clear in terms of value, well north of here. Who's got 954? You see her up on screen, the opportunity awaits. Looking for 950. $925,000 for Edie. Clearly some of you are caught in the back eddies. Need to get out into that main flow, as I said before. At 925 first, second. Third chance at $925,000. I'm in your hands, folks. 950 is all I chase down. What I'm going to do is place one last vendor bid at $950,000. Clearly happy to play into the conditional market's hands. Surprising, shocking. At 950, my third and final vendor bid at $950,000. Have plenty of time. Giving you 3 chances, 3 increments at $950,000. Martin Jing, I am shocked at these levels. Who'll bid me 975? First call, second chance, an ultimate chance at that. Third and final. Well, very good. What I do, Mark Jing, I just advance the bid through to 990 as per our instructions on behalf of our owners at $990,000. I simply passed the property in, looking for interest north of that level. If you've got interest in this wonderful home at number 17 Edie Street, north of 990, please go and make yourself known to Mark and June, these two fine gentlemen. They'll be able to help you into ownership. Passing in at 990. Update for 38 John Campbell Crescent. We had a bit earlier on and 660,000. We have had some discussions out in the back rooms, but it would be fair to say that those discussions have ended inconclusively. So what I'm going to do is simply pass the property in at $660,000. That will be music to the conditional market's ears. What I also do is I also announce an asking price. The 38 John Campbell Crescent now has an asking price at $789,000. As easy as counting at 789. Everyone knows why 6 was scared of 7, don't they? But at $789,000, we passed the property and we're now priced to sell at $789,000. Harrison Camp, good luck in your endeavours. I'm now going to pass over to Sandra O'Brien, who's going to take us forward to number 38 Landy Street.
Well, folks, we're moving the program along this morning. Lovely to hear all your chatter. I'm Sandra O'Brien. Nice to be back at the podium. We are offering 38 Landy Street this morning and brought to the market by Cameron Bailey. Everyone knows his name and now everyone sees him. You're all good to go, Cam? You've had a great campaign here? Great, thank you. 38 Landy Street, Dallington is more formally known by the legal fraternity as a freehold parcel of some 766 square metres on lot 23, deposit plan 21559, all contained and identified in that certificate of title CB2C 971 of the Canterbury Land Registry. Schedule 2 contains those chattels, but I do make particular note those excluded chattels include Toshiba heat pump, alarm, fridge freezer, 3 TVs and that bathroom heater which is not functioning. We take that you have read and understood clauses 23 through to 26.2, and I remind you, you are purchasing on an as-is uninsured basis today. Cash and unconditional is your bidding. Only a mere month away is your settlement, the 16th of September 2022, or any such dates that you may have arranged in writing prior to the commencement of today's bidding. 38 Landy Street. Well, I love the possibilities of this one. Whether you want to renovate and reinsure or simply bowl and build, this one has options. Fabulous northwest aspect with a generous yard, currently offering 3 bedrooms, 2 living, with one of those that blends beautifully with the outdoor area. Now, enhancements have begun, with the kitchen now being open and light and bright. Further renovations being limited only by your own imagination. But this is a project and it's over to you, whether you renovate or detonate. Whatever your view on 38 Landy, your outlook is bright. A developing and up-and-coming area and zone for Banks Ave School, an easy stroll to Avon River or recreational walks. Jump in the car, head to the Palms or Eastgate malls as they're only minutes away. Added bonus of being surrounded by the green belt of Dallington, and on the right side of the street, this one also comes complete with its very own lemon and mandarin trees. If you're handy, folks, your life will be dandy at Landy. So, my instructions are clear to open the bidding on a vendor bid at $150,000, and I seek your rises from there. Is there 25 anywhere in the room to take us to 175? But don't let me limit you. 150,000, 150,000 with me. Thank you, sir. Welcome to the bidding. Yeah. We have 175 here and 200 against on the wall there with Brendan Hart. 2 of you in the race. I look for 2 1/4. Is there 225 anywhere? Be your natural retort, sir. With my starter, thank you. Appreciate your increase. 225,000 now, Brendan. Against you, against your bidder. 250 now, thank you. 2.5 now bid. 2 in the race. I welcome anyone else in. Not eliminating the left side here. 250,000. Come back, sir. 275, shall we say? Yes, he does on the nod. 275, straight to 3, Brendan. Straight to 300, it's against you. Zone for Banks Ave School, worth it all day long. It's probably where the teachers care more than they should in that school. Wonderful location. 275, I'll call it away 3 times. First time at 275. Twice. Giving you time, Brendan, with your buyer on the phone. Third final time. 275.
280 over here.
280 we now have. He cuts me short but stays in the race just by putting his nose in front. Stay strong, sir.
285.
And 285 we now have. 3 of you competing. Go back to my starter, hadn't forgotten.
300.
300. Puts 15 on top. 300,000. Good bidding, sir. Options galore here.
305.
305 we now have. Often stop at those even numbers. Keep going, sir. I encourage you. Put another 15 on top. Take us to 320. The smile tells me there might be more. I can see the eyes twinkling.
315.
315. Thank you, sir. 315. It's against your buyer on the phone, Harrison and you, Brendan. 3 of you should give you confidence, folks. 315,000 now bid. Can't pick the pattern, but you call them. 320. Puts 5,000 on top. 320,000.
330.
330. He stays strong and doubles them up to 330. Haven't forgotten you, Brendan. 330,000. Wonderful options here, folks. It's been a home well loved over its years. Just 10 minutes to the CBD. Stay strong. Give me another 5. Don't shake it that way, Harrison.
Yeah.
2 ways to shake your head, and that's the wrong one. 330,000. See no further bidding, I'll call it away 3 times. For the want of 5,000, to put your nose back in front. First time at 330. Second time. Third final time. Look, I see no further bidding, Cam. Shall we pause and have a discussion with our highest bidder? We all silent and done for the rights of talking outside the room for the discussion. 330,000. We stop and pause with our gentlemen. Okay, I'll hand it back to you, Cam, and we'll have a discussion. The auction is still live. We look forward to an update further this morning.
So let us now move forward to our 11:30 time slot. I appreciate it's 15 minutes behind there, so I appreciate your patience today. I just remind any recent arrivals to the Harcourts Gold auction rooms that in all situations today, your bidding is cash and unconditional. Our owners have set confidential reserve prices. We won't disclose those to you, the bidders at large. Your job as the bidders is the most easy one. It's to get the bidding up to those reserve prices. Assuming we can work together to do that, the highest bid, whose bid that I or any of our auctioneers accept, will very simply be the purchaser. We can nominate the sum by which the bids are raised. We can refuse a bid if we deem it not to be in the very best interest of our owners. If a dispute arises concerning any bidding, Sandra will be over there in a jiffy to sort you out, and I will just revert to the last undisputed bid and recommence the bidding from there. Vendor bidding may be a phrase you've heard of. If we place vendor bids, as auctioneers, we are representing our owners. We are merely providing you a guidance towards value, and that you need to bid above those vendor bids, because if we're placing a vendor bid, it's always well under our selling instructions, and we will label those vendor bids really, really clearly, because we will use terminology such as vendor bid. When you win today, the hammer falls in your direction. You need to sign the documentation and arrange to make payment of that deposit. As is standard, it is 10% as the auction agreement calls for. 422 Port Hills Road is where we head next in Hillsborough, brought to the market by the big man in real estate, as they call him, Mr. Mark O'Loughlin. Mark, you're all set to go. You've got our owner on the phone, I understand. Good luck to you, good luck to them. This is in a state of freehold. You buy 809 squares of freehold land, freehold terra firma, lot 1, deposit being 18234, which is all outlined in your certificate of the title. Friday the 16th of September is the conjoined settlement and possession date. Schedule 2, well, not too relevant here given the fact that we're selling you land, and those further terms of sale, clauses 23 and 24. You bid and you buy on that basis. Well, there is an old saying out there, isn't there, that they're not making any more land. And I love the location, the position of this one, because you're set upon the lower slopes of the Port Hills. This could potentially be the place and the space to build your happily ever after home. I love that I love everything that is on offer in this location. It's Rapaki track, it's the health, the exercise, the fitness. It's the cafes, it's the wonderful schools that you're in zone for. It's Cashmere High, St Martin's Primary and Opawa School. I understand the teachers at all those schools give your children the very best start in life. Folks, Port Hills Road, vacant land, opportunity knocking. Who's got an opening bid for me? Perhaps 250 somewhere. Very good. As you percolate, I don't hesitate. I represent our owners at $250,000. Sorry to bore you, Charlie. At $250,000. You look tired, my friend. At $250,000 on a vendor bid. I represent our owners. I look for 275 anywhere in the room. Is there a little 25 to go at $250,000 once called for an opportunity for lifestyle here in Port Hills Road? At number 422, twice called. At a cool $250,000 only. Third chance for some terra firma. $250,000. Well, Mark, I'm not going to stand here vendor bidding all day. That's fine. What I do is I simply pass the property back into your capable hands. We look for interest clearly north of $250,000. If you're looking for a parcel of land to build your bright future, Mark is the man that you need to be talking to. Good luck, Mark. Passing in at $250,000.
Kia ora, buongiorno and good morning. To those of you joining us, we move now to 3 Corfi Terrace, St Martin's, Christchurch. Gerardo Guzman and Caleb Griffian have been your lead marketing consultants. All ready to go, team? Excellent. Consisting of 759 square metres, more or less. The property is formally described as an estate and freehold on Park Lot 13, deposited plan 7811, which is all contained and described on the certificate of title that the gentleman have made readily available to you during the marketing campaign. Bidding today is GST inclusive, so what you bid is what you pay. We take it that you have read and understood clause 23 and 24 of the contract. You bid, you buy on that basis. Cash and unconditional is your bidding. Now, there have been no changes to the chattel list supply, but I do see the pizza oven out front is up for grabs. Settlement is set for the 27th of October 2022 or any other date that has been mutually agreed in writing with our owners. Now, a wise man once said to me, a sculptor does not make a sculpture. They merely remove the excess rock to reveal what lies beneath. Over the last 20 years, our owners, Ferenzo and Simonetta, have sanded, hand-painted, planted, designed, de-walled and developed this sculpture to reveal the perfect home for them and their family. However, change is life, and with the children grown, it's too big for just the two of them to remain. So this home is ready to be handed to its next caretakers. 5 large bedrooms, all with ample storage and large light-filled windows. The master bedroom is gorgeous with walk-in robe, bathroom and even a side room for a study or for that baby on the way. It sets you up to continue the tradition of this house, as the past 4 families who have lived here have all had 4 kids. So if you buy it, look out. Decks east and west, double car garaging, 3 bathrooms, 2 studios, double glazing, 3 heat pumps, insulation throughout, a bidet for the Europeans amongst us, and the largest and best laundry setup I have ever seen in my life. This home is perfectly crafted, all wrapped in the privacy of shrubs and your own fruit trees. No bland, characterless new build here, folks. This home is made of love, joy and pure Italian fire. On the front gate, a sign reads Hora Est, which simply translates to this is the time. And today is the time to make this house your home. My instructions are clear to start the bidding at $900,000 on a vendor bid. The bid is with me, looking for risers in 20,000. Hopefully this is the silence of anticipation. Excitement of what you're going to do on all of the decks and all of the studios in the property. 900,000, first time, looking for 20,000. Property is obviously worth more than that in St Martin's, beautiful location. Second time, third and final time. There should be more hands in the air than a Taylor Swift concert at this price. Well, gentlemen, I simply passed the property in at 900,000. It is clearly worth more than that for a 5-bedroom family home with studios and everything you need. Ferenzo and Simonetta, I wish you the best. I know that gentlemen are working hard in the background for the next stage. Best of luck.
Well, folks, moving along to 38 Newnham Terrace this morning in Upper Riccarton, brought to the market by the wonderful team of Jing Jin and Mark Wong. We're all good to go, gentlemen. Run a fine campaign. I understand the owners are going to be on the phone. Thank you. Welcome to them. Good luck. 38 Newnham Terrace is more formally known as a freehold parcel of some 558 square metres on lot 2, deposit plan 576370, all recorded and contained in that certificate of title you've all been receiving at 10600529. That Schedule 2 contains those extensive list of chattels, and what an extensive list it is. That remains to the original draft, it hasn't changed at all. And clauses 23 to 24 and further terms of sale, what we take and that you've read and you've understood those. On the 2nd of September, that is your settlement possession, which is one and the same, or otherwise agreed in writing prior to your bidding today. Designed by our owner himself, this home offers exceptional architectural design along with modern functionality. Constructed of concrete block and cedar, it is both edgy whilst offering low maintenance. I particularly love the use of the internal concrete block walls, providing a gentle separation and functional family living. The extensive storage throughout, well, wow, which includes a cloakroom and the entry, are just practical additions that are often sought after but seldom found. Meanwhile, the spacious kitchen with quality appliances, well, that just blends easily with the dining room and beyond to the lounge. This then seamlessly flows to the outdoor deck area for summer enjoyment and extremely private backyard. I particularly love the stairwell, which opens up to that second level, creating such a sense of space in the second living area. And the 2 ground floor bedrooms are accompanied by a bathroom, very well appointed, and the master suite with its walk-in robe and ensuite, an additional 4th bedroom and bathroom are on that second level. Built-in speakers enhance your entertaining, and your coziness is assured with hydronic heating system throughout the home, providing that year-round comfort. Off-street parking, as well as a double internal access garage, all secure behind an automated gate. Now, this is a home that just keeps giving. You can close the gate behind you and leave your worries at the street, escaping the busyness of life. It's your turn, folks. I asked for an opening bid or offer. Who's going to get us away today? 1 million. Thank you, Mark. We have 1 million on the phone. Currently set your risers. Who's got $1,050,000? Should be easy to advance from here. Looking for $50,000 rise. Giving you time. $1,050,000 anywhere in the room. 1,050,000. Thank you, ma'am. Welcome to the bidding. 2 of you in the race. Sorry? 1.1. Thank you. The masks make it a little difficult sometimes. 1.1. Thank you, Mark. 1.1. It's against you, ma'am. One bid seldom buys. We come back at 1,150,000. Be encouraged by others seeing value. 25. She cuts it in half, but I'll happily take your bid. It's more than what I had. 1, 1 and 2, 5. We now have. And 50. We got there together. Thank you, Mark. 1,150,000 now bid. Welcome anyone else in at all. 1,150,000. We can stay in the 25s to make it easy. Or who's going to be bold and take us straight to 1.2? 175. Thank you, sir. Welcome. New face in the race. 1,175,000. And 10. Okay, Mark. 1,185,000. I just call them. You count. I call them and count them. You just tell me what to do. 1,185,000. Now it's against you, sir. You come back and go straight to 1.2. They often stop on those even numbers, sir. 1,195,000. He plays the 10 game as well. Who's going to round me up like my lockdown diet? We'll take it straight to 1,100,000 and 2. 1.2 we now have. 1.2 on our left. Haven't forgotten our right. Who's going to go to 1? Should we put 25 on top? But happy to stay, what feels comfortable for you, but at the moment it's against you, Mark, and it's against you, Brendan, over here on my left. At 1.2 even, as I mentioned, they often stop on those numbers, even numbers. Now's the time to test it. Great property.
Another 5.
And another 5. 1.205 puts his nose just in front, or should I say a nostril. Don't get too comfortable, sir. You might have to do a bit more.
Another 5.
And there we go. And it's like a metronome. We're up to 1.215. Aren't we?
Yeah, 1215. Yeah,
1.215. What's the next play, buyers? Mark, been quiet for a while, haven't forgotten you. 1.215 the bid. There's a lot of discussions going on. People need time in these situations. Big decisions being made. Slow and steady often wins the race.
10,000.
And 10,000, thank you. 1.225. 30, puts another 5 on top. Be encouraged, ma'am, come straight back, put another 10 on it. Good properties worth fighting for. Bids with you, sir, thank you, at 1.230.
5 more.
And 5 more, joins the 5 game. And 5 more. 1,240,000.
10 more.
10 more, good. Doubles it up. 1,250,000 and 55. Stay strong in the 10s, ma'am. Would you give me 65? You can raise your family here for years to come. Take you right through.
10 more.
And 10 more. Well done. Staying in those 10s. 65 and 5 on top takes us to 1.270 000. Just go straight to 1.3, ma'am. That's my suggestion. Way to buy property. $1,270,000. It's against you.
10 more.
And 10 more. There we go. 280. And 5 more. Likes those 5. She could have just gone straight to 1.3, sir. 1,285,000. We're getting there together. Ma'am, I suggest that 1.3. It's going to happen.
Oh, 1.3.
1.3. There we go. 1.3 we have now. 5 more. 305. Don't do that, ma'am. This way. Much better. Just try a cheeky 5. Oh, you've done so well. Just getting to know you. 1.305. Do I call it away 3 times? 1.305 the bid. 305 on top of the mill. First time. Twice. Third final call. We don't have instructions to sell at this level, sir. I seek instructions from the floor. Would you like to? Waiting. We've got the owner on the phone, far away. We'd like to pause. So if we see no further bidding, we will be pausing to have a discussion with you outside the room, as we don't have instructions to sell at these levels. First call for the right to chat outside the room. Second, third, final call. Are we sure, ma'am, for a mere $1,000? Okay, well, I'll pause on a live auction. The auction remains live. We'll have a discussion outside the room. Thank you. We're back to
Thank you so much for your patience. We have some updates for you on previously called auctions that have had some lengthy negotiations out in the back room. So I firstly take you back to 2 bar 37 Ramahana Road in Hunt Street. We paused quite some time ago with the bid at $870,000. We've had some lengthy discussions. I understand the conclusion is that Louis, your bidders, your buyers have very graciously increased their bid through to $915,000. Just get confirmation. Appreciate the bid at $915,000. I understand at that level, Louis Jack, we are on the market and we are selling. Really, really clear instructions, folks. Ramahana Road at $915,000. Out she goes. We sell away. We offer you finality, happiness, and a very bright future. First chance at 915. Twice as I count it down. No second chances. Third call. Final call. Delighted to announce, folks, you've done it. Congratulations. 915. It's going your way. It's going, and it's sold. Well done. Congratulations. I now hand over to Sandra O'Brien. I understand you have an update for us as well, Sandra.
Thank you, we do. Sure, you're probably allowed to listen to that. It's more in tune, probably. Take you back to 38 Landy Street. Look, we left the room for negotiations to be held outside at $330,000. Well, our owners have exercised their rights under clause 2.6 of the contract, and the property at 38 Landy Street, it is sold.
Hey. That song just fades out. I will fade back in. 18 Valerie Place in Redwood is where we head next. Brought to the market by one of my fellow auctioneers, Sandra O'Brien. You're a busy lady. You've been representing our decision makers in this property very, very ably, as you always do. 18 Valerie Place in Redwood. Let me steer you through the finer details of this one. The legal fraternity look at it a little more formally than Postman Pat does. They look at it as being an estate in freehold, 658 square metres of that freehold parcel with lot 10. It's deposited plan 29899, which is all outlined in that certificate of title that Sandra has been making overwhelmingly available to each and every one of you. Telephone bidders, I note that they may come into play. I've cited the paperwork, really happy to move forward on that basis. Schedule 2 outlines the list of channels. Your further terms, namely clauses 23 through to 27, and you understand that you are bidding and buying on a cash and unconditional basis here this morning. Well, another of our auctioneers in the ranks, Mr. Chris Kennedy, can't be here today, so that means I'm able to steal one of his lines. I think that Valerie Place is a opportunity. There is no doubt about that. It's tucked away down towards the end of a cul-de-sac, and I love cul-de-sac living because it's the place where friendships and relationships are cultivated rather than being culled. The upside in terms of the home is very, very clear to see. Permanent material, aluminium joinery. I think that's your starting point. That's your beautiful blank canvas. And it really is easy care real estate. There are 4 double bedrooms on offer, so plenty of space for one and all for those after hours accommodation. Very, very livable as is, but at the same time, as I've alluded to, it's overflowing with potential. This is the sort of home where you can turn it into a home, I should say, and when it's all ready and done, you'll be suggesting to your friends, why don't you just come over? Who's got an opening bid for me? Opening offer. What say you? Don't all go at once. Perhaps 500,000 is a nice place to start. Standoffish crowd, not my favourite. Very good. As you stall, I call. I place a vendor bid at 500,000 to kick things underway. No illusions to value. Should be really easy and comfortable to bid me 520. Who kicks me along at $520,000 for the right, for the chance? At 520. Welcome in and all the very best. At $520,000 underway. Cool, calm and collected in the rear of the room as I chase down 40. Either 40 on top or 540, I don't mind. First chance at 520 with our starter for Valerie at number 18. Twice call, place where you can cultivate those friendships. Third time, final time at 520, will straight back with me. Vendor bid at 540, no surprises in terms of value. Bid me 560 and we can continue our friendship. Nicely done. That's the way to do it in the auction rooms at 560 confidently and quickly at $560,000, but I welcome in any other interest. Should be really easy to put your hand in the air at 580, I would have thought. 560 with my starter, clearly my favourite at this stage because they hold the highest bid. My friendship's easily won, however. 560 I have, first call. Second. Third call. $560,000. I'm not going to vendor bid against you all day long, but I don't have instructions at these comfortable levels. Would you bid me 600,000?
I'll go 580.
Okay, 580. I'm going to ask you for 600,000 in a moment, but at 580, it's still a really good bid. Appreciate the bid. Appreciate your intent. At $580,000 for Valerie. So chase down 20 in the room. Make yourself known to me. Now's your time. Your cash and unconditional. I'd love an introduction. Love to say hello. At 580. First call at 580. Looking for 6, as I mentioned before. Can't sell, won't sell at 580. You'd understand that. Second chance, penultimate call. 580. Your turn, your time. Only money. Third call.
590.
Okay, 590 considered at $590,000. Unless I see further bidding, we may just take a pause, Jane. That may just be a little bit easier given the circumstances at 590. Good bidding, really appreciate the bidding. I scan the room as I say, I put you on notice once, twice. Third call. At 590, achingly close to that 600. What we do is we pause with you. Don't have instructions at these levels. Let's catch our breath, have a discussion in the back rooms. Really good luck to you. Patience, big decisions being made in the Harcourts Gold auction rooms, as is always the case on a Thursday. I now take us back in our catalogue for an update. Number 280, Centaurus Road in Trebleton. We had good bidding. Okay, well, I'm just going to put some music on, Kat, and we're just going to be back with an update very, very... Trices very, very soon. When is appropriate? I understand we still have Trices and also 38 Newnham Terrace still being out in the back rooms negotiated. But in the interests of your time and ours, let us move forward to our anchor property of the day, which is number 74 Grants Road in Papanui, just down the road. I know really good expectation and excitement around this wonderful home. Cameron Bailey, he's been your tour guide towards home ownership, as is often the case for any home being brought to the market here in Christchurch, and for good reason. This is an estate and freehold that you buy. It's a neat and precise 610 square metres, just enough but not too much, I would think. Lot 9, deposit of plan 14172, which is all outlined in that certificate of title that Team Bailey have been filing through to your inboxes. Friday the 28th of October of this year is the conjoined settlement and possession date. You may have made prior arrangements in writing with our owners. That is absolutely fine. You bid and you buy on those terms. Those further terms are clauses 23 and 24, and the list of chattels outlined in Schedule 2. They make for impressive reading. They look expensive and impressive in my eyes. Well, there's so much more than initially meets your eyes when you pull up to number 74 Grants Road. There is a place and a space for every face and every occasion here at number 74. From the day in, day out hustle and bustle of family life to hosting the best of house parties with your social network, this home really just works right across the board. I love the polished concrete floors beneath your feet. I love the sleep kitchen. I love that breakfast bar. That's the social hub. That is really the heart and soul of this wonderful home. There are a plethora of bedrooms, plentiful in terms of the living spaces, so many options, so much flexibility. Love the studio off the garage. That would be perfect for my visiting mother-in-law if I own this one. The location, huge tick, isn't it? Absolutely huge tick, because you're so close to the private schools of Christchurch. You've got the shops, the amenities, the cafes and the parks. Good real estate here, folks. My instructions very clear. Place a vendor bid to represent our owners, opening up at $1,200,000. There's our line in the sand. Who's got 1225 to go? Yeah. 1225. Good luck, sir. All the very best, and you'd have a go at 1225 all day long. Who's got 1,250,000? Where's the competition? Now's the time for the first time. Number 74 Grants Road, special home, so much living both up and down in terms of those bedroom opportunities. This is a cracking good home at 1,225,000 with my starter. Second call should be easy to bid me 1,250,000. Should be absolutely no hesitation for the third time, final time. 1,225. Well, I place the vendor bid at 1,250. No surprises there. Bid me 1,275, and we can keep going together at 1,275. 1.4, sir. Putting 125, putting 1/8 of a million on. Nice entry into the bidding at 1.4 and 1.425. Would you say keep it nice and easy at 1.42 and 5? At 1,425 is another big bold bid, sir, or is it 1,450?
150.
1,450. Nicely done. Matching the 25 that you've profit up at 1,450 at 1,475. It's your turn, your time.
70.
1,475 is what I'm looking for. You're better than 1,470, sir. Okay, 1,470. What do I know? At 1,470,000. Round me off to 1.5. 5. See, there's the social proof. It's good real estate here at $1,500,000. Don't stay in second place. It's a dangerous place in these auctions. At 1.5 across the far side, the ball's lobbed back to your way. It's your time. Turn of serve potentially at 1,500,000. Any other interest in the room for special real estate here in 74 Grants Road? You consider your tactics, your strategies. Perhaps someone's got 1,520. First call. Quickly now. Twice. Don't be hesitant.
10 here.
10, okay. Have a go at 1,510. Welcome in. Brendan Hart working with a buyer. So put 20 on.
20.
Yeah, good bid. We've got a good connection, sir. I like you. At $1,530,000. But ma'am, I'm really happy to work in your 10s all day long. Come back at 1,540. Keep working together. Just trying to help you achieve your future happiness. 550, even better. Nice bid at 1,550, putting 20 of her own on. Well dressed, well heeled, clearly. Quality real estate that we buy today at $1,550,000. So much more than initially meets the eye at this home. Just keeps getting better and better. As will your life when you own it at 1,550. Once. Sir, 570.
65.
65 on top. Love the bid, sir.
No, 160.
Oh, okay, 1,565. I know what you meant. At 1,565. Just trying. I work for my owners. I'd do the same for you if you were selling. At 1,565 with 15 on. Another 15 here. Buy 5 with the 15s. Give me to 580. Happy to go with 10s then. 5s. Don't go much less than that. At 1,565, the bid's with you, sir. You're in control, you're in pole position. I check back over this side. No, okay, very good. First chance at 1,565, twice third. At $1,565,000. I put you on notice, Brendan, your buyers. Risky position in second place at 1,565. Do we simply pause here with our highest bidder at 1,565? We offer them first right, first opportunity to own. Sir, I'm going to pause with you at 1,565. Good luck in your endeavours. time for you, if I may. 280 Trices Road in Prebleton. We paused quite some time ago with our highest bidder. Yes, we have had some conversations, negotiations out in the back rooms. The conclusion of all of that is that we have made the decision just to pass the property in at this time in this situation. The property is now priced to sell. You can buy it today for $2,325,000. So $2,325,000. 280 Trices Road is for sale. You can buy it today at that price. Just confirm 2325. $2,325,000. Good luck to all involved. If you've got interest in this home, Jack Milligan, he's the man you need to go and talk to. I'm going to come back really shortly. We'll put some music on and I'll be back with Valerie very soon. As we get towards the end of our program here in the Harcourts Gold Auction Rooms, number 18 of Valerie Place in Redwood, brought to the market by Sandra O'Brien. We paused the auction just a little while ago with the bid at $590,000. We've had some discussions with our highest bidder and with our lovely owners, our decision makers, and the conclusion of those discussions is that our owners have made the decision and exercised their right under clause 2.6 in the contract, and they have withdrawn the property from the auction room and sold it outside of the room. So congratulations to all involved. Very, very well done. We'll be back. We have Grants Road just out.
And Newnham Terrace.
And Newnham Terrace, and we'll be back very soon.
Well, folks, a wee while ago we left the room on 38 Newnham Terrace, and after hearty discussions outside the room, our owners have exercised their rights under clause 2.6 of the contract, and I can now announce that the property has been withdrawn and sold. Congratulations. Congratulations to our owners based over in Korea having a holiday, and also congratulations to our fabulous buyers. Thank you.
Folks, the last update for the day is quite appropriately number 74 Grants Road, because it is the last property that we've brought to the market, being number 16 out of 16 in our program. 74 Grants Road, we paused some time ago with the bid at $1,565,000. We've had conversations, negotiation, and all the rest of it out in the back rooms. The conclusion of all of those discussions is that once more our owners have exercised their right under clause 2.6 in the contract, and they have made the decision to withdraw their property from the market and sell it outside of the auction room. So congratulations to all involved, folks. That wraps up proceedings here in the Harcourts Gold Auction Rooms. 10 of our 16 properties selling unconditionally today. Congratulations to all involved. We look forward to seeing you next Thursday. Until then, stay safe, stay classy, and may the rest of your day be the best of your day.
Thank you.